Have you ever wondered about the man behind the bold questions on Arise TV's morning show? The journalist who isn't afraid to challenge politicians and demand accountability, live on air? Today we're diving deep into the life of Rufai Oseni, a figure who has redefined what it means to be a modern Nigerian journalist. His story is one of resilience, unconventional paths, and an unshakable commitment to the truth. Rufai Oseni was born on April 8, 1980, in Odogbolu, Ogun State, into a Yoruba family. Though his roots are in the southwest, he was partly raised in the bustling city of Lagos, giving him a unique blend of experiences from a young age. His early life wasn't without hardship. He lost his mother at a young age, a profound loss that, along with the later passing of his father in 2022, is said to have forged the resilience and self-reliance we see in him today. His educational journey began at the Federal Government College in Odogbolu, where his early interests in leadership and communication first started to show. But here's where his path takes a fascinating turn. Many assume he studied journalism or mass communication, but he didn't. Rufai went to the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, and graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in Animal Anatomy and Physiology, a science degree for a future top journalist. It might sound strange, but for Rufai it was the perfect training ground. He has often said, "I don't think emotionally, I think like a scientist." This scientific background sharpened his analytical mind, teaching him to rely on logic, data, and structured thinking rather than emotion, a quality that defines his interviewing style today. He didn't stop there. He later earned a certificate in entrepreneurship management from the prestigious Lagos Business School and also trained in change management. This diverse education, science, business, and strategy created the multifaceted, logical, and strategic thinker we see on our screens. Rufai's media journey didn't start on television. It began with the intimate and powerful medium of radio. He honed his voice, his timing, and his ability to connect with an audience at various stations like GFM Radio in Warri, Unique FM and Gold FM in Ilesa, and later, Inspiration FM and Nigeria Info FM in Lagos. These early roles were crucial, building the confidence and public presence that would later make him a household name. But his experience wasn't limited to radio. He also worked as an editor for Next magazine and dipped his toes into television as a sports analyst and presenter for Ogun State television. In a surprising twist, he even taught English language courses at the National Open University of Nigeria. This role was vital as it perfected his ability to break down complex ideas and explain them clearly, a skill he uses every day on the morning show. All these varied experiences were stepping stones, each one adding a new layer to his skill set and preparing him for the national stage. The real turning point in his career came in 2019 when he joined Arise TV as a co-host on the morning show. This platform catapulted him into the national spotlight, and he quickly became one of the most recognized and talked about journalists in Nigeria. What made him stand out? It was his style. Rufai became known for his assertive questioning, his live fact-checking, and his absolute refusal to back down when questioning public officials. His approach isn't cautious or gentle. It's bold, analytical, and fearless. He sees journalism as a tool to hold power accountable and ensure that those in charge justify their actions to the people they serve. He's not afraid to interrupt, to demand specifics, and to push for real answers instead of vague political statements. This has made him a hero to many viewers who are tired of the old way of doing things. Of course, this fearless style hasn't come without controversy. His on-air approach has led to some incredibly tense moments. There was the notable interview where a guest, referencing his academic background, told him, "This is not animal psychology." Another time, a presidential advisor nearly walked off the set because of his sharp line of questioning. While some critics argue his style can be too aggressive, and others point to his lack of a formal journalism degree, his supporters see him as a necessary force for transparency in Nigerian media. He has become a central figure in discussions about media freedom and the role of the press in a democracy. So what is Rufai Oseni's journalistic philosophy? It's built on a few key pillars. First, analytical thinking. His scientific background taught him to prioritize logic and facts over emotion. Second, a fierce commitment to accountability. He believes the primary role of a journalist is to be a watchdog, to check authority, and to promote transparency. And third, boldness. His reputation is built on his courage to ask the tough questions that others might shy away from, all in the public's interest. His impact and hard work have not gone unnoticed. Rufai has received numerous awards, including being named the most engaging journalist on social media, the most courageous TV host of the year, and the on-air personality of the year. These accolades recognize his unique ability to connect with audiences and his bravery in the field, but Rufai Oseni's influence extends far beyond the television studio. He is a mentor to startups, a global speaker on leadership and media, and a business advisor who has worked with various tech companies. He is also a published author and a passionate philanthropist. He has given back to his community in a significant way, building a library and a development center in his hometown of Odogbolu to support education and empower the next generation. So what can we learn from Rufai Oseni's story? His journey from a science student to one of Nigeria's most prominent journalists is a powerful lesson. It shows that the path to success isn't always linear. His career proves that a combination of intellectual rigor, resilience, and sheer courage can redefine an entire industry. He has shown that you don't need a traditional background to make a monumental impact. What you need is a sharp mind, a strong voice, and the bravery to speak truth to power. Rufai Oseni is more than just a journalist. He is a force for change, challenging the status quo and inspiring a new generation to demand more from their leaders and their media. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as inspiring as we did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into the lives of incredible people. See you next time.